There's the latest edition of the CTV Morning Live family. It's a doll, by the way, just in case you didn't know. Deanna Lindsay is here, Seats for Kids Coalition Executive Director. How are you, my friend?
Pretty good.
Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while.
Yep.
That is not a small job, by the way. Deanna brought a prop, as it were.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And you want to talk about a number of things. First of all, the proper installation of a car seat. There's nothing to be ashamed of if you're a parent and you haven't figured this out, because I got to tell you, you're not alone. Right?
No, absolutely not. No, there is no parent out there who doesn't care about their child. There's no parent out there who purposely does a terrible job.
Yeah.
The instructions are difficult to read. Every car is different. Every car seat is different. You could know how to install this car seat perfectly and then get a new one and have no idea.
Exactly. Exactly. So learning this is a good idea.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do our car seat installation clinics where we teach parents how to install. We teach them. We bring our little baby here. We show parents who are still pregnant or don't have their baby with them.
Yeah.
So that they know how to do it.
It's one thing to install it for people. It's another thing to show them how.
Absolutely.
Right? Because sometimes there are times when the car seat needs to be removed and put back in for various reasons, whatever those reasons might be. Especially if you're a family with a minivan and removable seats and all that sort of thing, right?
Absolutely. We get lots of parents who come in and say, show us how to move it from car to car. And we show them how to put it in that car. And they say, okay, stop. We'll just buy another car seat. Because once it's in, we want it to be safe, and we won't be able to do it properly every single time.
Which, by the way, if you're a two-car family, is never a bad idea to have one in each.
Not at all.
Right? Then you rid yourself of that aggravation. Right?
Out of everything you could buy for your baby, car seats are essential.
And car seats are different for different size child, right?
Absolutely.
They change as the child grows.
We want children rear-facing as long as absolutely possible, and there are rear-facing bucket seats, the ones with the handles, or rear-facing seats that go up to 45 pounds now.
Oh, really?
Which is up to a 5-year-old, depending on the size of your children.
Why the interest in having the children rear-facing?
A rear-facing seat absorbs the impact differently, so the seat takes the impact from the collision. A forward-facing seat, the impact is still on the child. So a rear-facing seat, it's all taken by the seat. Children are 80% safer rear-facing.
You brought some pictures, some examples today. What are the pictures about?
We did a roadside stop a couple weeks ago with the OPP. And this is a picture. These ones here are pictures of the worst seat that we saw. He was actually putting his 3-year-old in here, and you can see that not only is it broken, it's also at least 15 years expired, and it's held together with a spent bullet casing.
Lovely.
Yeah.
That's never a good idea.
But when we offered him a new car seat and we took this one away, he jumped right in the car. He wanted to know how to install it. He was really interested. He just didn't know that this was not a safe car seat.
Gotcha. Okay, what's this picture about?
This car seat, it's a brand new car seat, so the parents felt that they'd done due diligence and they'd installed it with the seatbelt and the UAS, which you can't do. It is level to ground, which is essential for a newborn, but when you pack all this stuff underneath it, it's absolutely not tight. That's not a good installation. So we have to fix that up too, even though they read the instructions and they thought they knew what they were doing.
And are these car seats that you had to remove?
These are car seats that we seized that day. Over the 2-day roadside stops, we seized 19 car seats.
Simply because they just weren't installed properly, or they'd expired, or they were broken in some way?
Exactly. If they just weren't installed properly, we fixed them. We showed the parents how to do it. But anything that was recalled, public notice, expired, we took away and gave them something new.
I noticed you brought along some accessories too, and these blinds on windows are a common thing, right?
These are incredibly popular, but when you think about that everything in your vehicle in a collision is a projectile, and this is only held on by a suction cup, the big metal bar inside is held on by a suction cup.
That's heavy enough to do damage.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you don't really want this, but there are other options. You can get the static window shades. Those ones have no weight to them. Those are safer. But
or you could just shade your windows with the stick-on materials that are installed properly, and you'll never have that issue.
Yep.
What about this stuff?
Those are called bunting bags or sleeping bags. If it goes underneath your child, there's too much compression, too much padding. It can interfere with the straps. There's a Transport Canada public notice on their website saying that these are unsafe.
Right.
And these are incredibly popular because parents want their child to stay warm in the car.
Right.
But as your car warms up, the child's now too hot.
We're just about out of time, Deanna, but I do want to mention that you're always looking for good people to help out, right?
Absolutely. We want to be able to offer a lot more car seat clinics in 2012, and in order to do that, we desperately need volunteers. So anybody who's interested, we would love to have you come take the course with us, learn how to do it, and then come out and volunteer.
Yeah, and where can people find out more information about that and about your clinics and about everything you do?
Everything that we do is on our website, seatsforkidscanada.com. There's contact numbers, there's email addresses. Everything is is there, and it's pretty easy to read. So.
Thanks for coming in today.
No problem.
Always a pleasure. Good to see you. Good advice, my friend. Some sage advice, Jeff Hopper. There's no